Welcome back to Glendale Today. I'm Mayor Jerry Weiers, and today we're talking about MYAC. MYAC is the Mayor's Youth Advisory Commission. Joining me now is our current MYAC president, Taylor Field. And Taylor's a senior at Mountain Ridge High School, and this is his 4th year on MYAC. Taylor, thank you so much for joining us today. When I became mayor, I wanted to rejuvenate MYAC and add more value to the students. Part of that has been getting MYAC more involved in projects. Can you outline for the viewers some of the projects that MYAC has participated in this past year?
Yeah, so in the past year we've actually done, and not just this past year, the past 3 years when I've been involved, we've done several different service projects. And some of the ones that we've done are the Rock and Roll Paint-a-thon, we do Glendale Glitters, we do the Chocolate Affair, and actually one of my favorite ones, which was one of the ones that you helped us out with, and you're doing a great job of rejuvenating everything, was with the Mayor's Big Dog Run. That was a really cool experience.
It was a lot of fun, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. And so it was just different, and that's what I liked. I like new things, and I like the ones that we continue to do year by year, but also I like the new ones that we're doing. But there's plenty of different opportunity, and we're doing a lot of different projects that are great.
Well, looking back on the years in MYAC, what memories, what sticks out most in your mind as far as MYAC?
Well, a lot of it is the friendships I've built with people in MYAC. That I wouldn't get that opportunity anywhere else besides MYAC, and I just think that's a great experience, and we built many different memories throughout the service projects and everything else, and it's just a great opportunity, and that's what I enjoy about MYAC.
Excellent. And what actually made you get engaged? What made you want to join MYAC?
So actually, 3 years ago, my freshman year, my brother was the president of MYAC, and he joined when I was in 7th grade, and I remember him talking about it, and he'd do all these different things, and he'd always talk about how he enjoyed it and how he would build friendships and his leadership qualities that he was building through MYAC. So it was always something I was looking forward to since my 7th grade year. So when freshman year rolled around and my brother was a senior, we were able to do it together, and so ever since then, I've been a part of MYAC.
Now, was your brother ever president?
Yeah, he was president his senior year too.
Okay, so you guys aren't competing a little bit, are you?
A little bit.
How has MYAC help you prepare for success in high school and then in the future?
One of the things I would say is the community service part, and with that is just the opportunity that I get to serve other places. It kind of gives me a different outlook on life, kind of serving others before yourself. And when you are serving the community, you get that feel that you're serving others before yourself. And that's a really good life trait in my eyes that I want to retain as I move forward with life. And that's definitely something I built through MYAC. And along with that is leadership qualities. Being president of MYAC, I mean, I just started. I've been president for about a month or two now, but I know that I'm going to build a lot more leadership qualities throughout this next year, and that's something I look forward to, and that's something that'll help me as I move on.
Well, and you touched on this just a little bit earlier, but my next question is, what is your favorite MYAC project? You already said what that was, but touch a little bit more on that particular project. What did you enjoy so much about that? What was it all about?
The Mayor's Big Dog Run. So I really like that again because it was different from everything else that we've done. And I've never seen anything like it. I've never been a part of any motorcycle race. I don't have any family members who ride motorcycles, and so it's cool. What we did, we helped the motorcycles check in, and we took their money, gave them their lunch ticket, and checked their motorcycles, make sure they were wearing a helmet, and then we moved them right along. And we kind of had to work fast because there was a lot of people there.
We had a bunch, didn't we?
There was a ton. And along with that, we got to communicate with those people as well. And there was a lot of different people there, and it was fun, and everyone was nice and all supporting a good cause too.
Yeah. So do you remember what the benefit was of that?
It was for veterans, right?
It was a scholarship fund at Glendale Community College to help veterans. So with you and MYAC students coming out helping us, we were actually able to help a lot of veterans. And we had a lot of fun doing it, too.
Yeah, we did.
That was the best part about it.
It was good.
Let me ask you this. What do you think is probably most important thing about MYAC for our community?
MYAC for the community, I kind of touched on it a little bit earlier, is getting different kids from different schools to come together. We have 15 different schools that feed into MYAC this year, and I think that's a great opportunity because, like I said, we can't get that anywhere else. being able to communicate with other kids and all coming in for a great cause to serve our community. And that's why I think it benefits the community so well.
And I agree with you 100%. What are the requirements for joining MYAC?
So for joining MYAC, you need to live in the city of Glendale or go to school in the city of Glendale.
Right.
And then also you need to be in high school, and along with that, you just need to fill out an application towards the end of the year, and I believe the link is on your website.
And that application, that's quite a few things to that.
Yes.
And I think you have to get some people that would
Some
recommend
letter of
you
recommendation,
also. Right.
yeah.
What other activities available for the MYAC youth are you looking forward in this coming year? What are you kind of looking forward to?
So in this coming year, we're doing a lot more projects, and like what you said, you are trying to rejuvenate everything, and I think we're doing a great job doing that. And so different projects that we're looking forward to doing this year. This year we did the Stand Up for Veterans one, which was, what was that, 2-3 weeks ago?
A
Couple weeks ago. And that was a great opportunity for MYAC to come and help out. And it was a really cool project that was put on. And again, another cool experience that we haven't done in the past, just like with the dog run. It was at GCC as well. Mm-hmm. Again, that's probably one of my favorites too. But there are little things like that as well that we're trying to do. We have the Rock and Roll Paint-a-thon coming up in a couple weeks, and what we do there is we find a house, a low-income house that doesn't get a lot of attention, and we touch it up and we paint it up, and we help the owner of that house paint their house.
Typically senior citizens
Yes.
and people that aren't really able to help themselves. Again, the MYAC students are coming back and helping our citizens out. And that's what I love so much about what these students are doing. I keep calling them kids. Maybe I shouldn't do that. But the thing that I see so often is and hear so often is people say that our youth today doesn't live up to the standards. I can tell you, the MYAC students, they set the pace. It's hard for other students to live up to what you guys accomplish, and I'm very, very proud to have you here. Can you quickly tell us a little bit about the compensation of MYAC? What makes up your membership? The type of students and what are they doing? And it's pretty diverse. I know that.
Yeah, it's very diverse, and that's another thing that I like about it, because again, I keep touching on it, but we get that opportunity from 15 different high schools around the area to come together, and it's very diverse. And we have about a little over 30 members. And it ranges from different ages, obviously, throughout high school. But that's basically what makes up MYAC, is the diversity and the different high schools that they come from and throughout the area, all city of Glendale, which is great. And yeah, that's what makes up MYAC.
And it's boys and girls. It's all different races. It's a different religion. It's as diverse as you can get that I can imagine. And when you say 15 schools, we still have opportunities for more, plus even people with homeschooled.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of opportunities for students. When I first came in as mayor, MYAC was sort of floundering a little bit, and we weren't really sure where it was going to go. And I know you remember the first meeting when I first came in. I said, "What do you guys want out of this? Because this is for you guys. It's not for us."
Yeah.
And so that's the thing I love about it is you elected your own leadership. You guys decide the projects that you want to do and you don't want to do, and it's all volunteer. You're not made to do anything. That's great. Hey, some of the other opportunities that we really haven't touched a lot on. There's for you guys. There's ride-alongs with the police, the fire that you certainly can do. There's shadow opportunities that any of the MYAC kids can schedule an entire day with me. Literally get up, the office first thing in the morning and pretty much do everything I do all day long. Attend all the meetings and ribbon cuttings and everything that I do. You can also do that with any of the council members that's willing to participate. Any of our city leaders, our city manager, attorney, all that's available to you, so you have an opportunity to find out when you get out of college some of those things available to you. Maybe that might make a difference in what choice and what course that you want to take. Some of the great things that the MYAC students do and have done and are going to do. We talked a little bit about Stand Up for Veterans. Just this coming weekend, there's an event called Touch a Truck, and it sounds kind of odd. You can touch a truck anywhere you want to, but Glendale puts on this event at Westgate, and they bring out tractors and loaders and fire trucks and dump trucks and semi trucks. you name it, if it's a piece of equipment, and everybody knows I'm kind of a gearhead anyway, it's a neat event. So you guys are going to be participating in that, helping the city of Glendale out with that. I know I'm going to have my grandson out there. I know we talked a little bit about the Rock and Roll Paint-a-thon, which helps senior citizens and folks that are having a tough time. But something I didn't even know today that you guys are involved in, I was impressed. You're going to be helping install playground equipment at one of our Glendale parks. Yeah. I didn't even know you guys were going to be doing that. I mean, it's you guys are really doing a lot of different things, touching our community in so many different ways. You have the Christmas angel shopping that you do. You guys actually go to the stores and buy presents, and you actually go out and do fundraisers and raise the money for this. So you guys are doing that to raise the money to buy the presents to give to kids, needy families, things like that. I know you're involved in Glendale's hometown Christmas parade, which this year looks like it's going to be even much better than last year. I know this year we've got Governor Brewer's going to be our Grand Marshal, and then we've also got Kurt Warner and his family is going to be participating in it. Plus we've got a lot more people that are already signing up, and this year one of the things that they're going to be working on, trying to set a Guinness World Book of Records. We're actually going to try to go ahead and see if we can't set a record on the largest Christmas caroling event. So at the very end of the parade, as people are walking through, they're going to be encouraging people to join into the parade and singing Christmas carols at the very end of it. It should be a lot of fun. The Glitter and Glow Block Party, I know that MYAC's been doing that. I know in the past that you guys have gone out to Squirrel Ranch Park and picked citrus that you give to the food banks. And that does two things, that giving citrus to food banks, but it's also cutting down the problems with what they call roof rats. You know, the rats getting in there and eating those. I know that, you know, with the NFL, the Super Bowl coming up, you guys are going to be trying to volunteer and help out in there. We talked about the Big Dog Run and then Relay for Life. So, and that's the stuff I know about. I don't know what else you got going on, but I know you have a lot of other things going on. Anything else that you can think of off the top of your head?
Yeah, well, I mean, we're coming up with different ideas every day, and that's the great part about MYAC is we have so many kids in there, and everyone has their own mind, and they want to, they're brainstorming with different ideas. So yeah, we have a ton of different ideas, and like you said, we got a lot of new ones this year, and we're just coming up with more every meeting we have, which is great.
Well, and it's not just coming up with the ideas, but you guys follow through, and that says a lot. But you know, I have to tell you, I couldn't be more proud of MYAC. I'm extremely proud with MYAC.
Thank you.